everybody. Before we start the stream, make sure that you are following me so that you can get more of my awesome content and join the Discord to voice chat with me. But don't worry, you won't be recorded. And make sure to go check out my reviews over on YouTube. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram. And if you are one of those rare people that like to read, you can find my after action reports on my blog. And if you are interested, you can get some of my merch from my spring store. Links for everything are in my About section. Alright, hello everyone and welcome. I'm Mike, and with me today is...
Hello.
And this is Mike's After Action Reviews, and we are back. The last time we did one of these streams was almost exactly a month ago. And we are moved now. Mike's After... The reason that it took so long for us to do another one was because Mike's After Action Reviews moved. And so we are now in a new house.
New house.
We bought a mansion with our YouTube money. And yeah, so no, we didn't do that. But we do have a nice house, and I took the opportunity and we've changed some things about how we have it set up. So now my lights are up here, and I got a light here, and I got a big... The blue screen required for me to have this behind me is massive, because if you look, like, that's how much space it is. It's so much more. Yeah, it's so much more than you think it would. So how are you handling the move? By the way, if you guys didn't know, Ellie and I are married. This is Mrs. Mike's After Action Reviews. How are you enjoying the move? How are you enjoying the new house, sweetheart?
I mean, I'm happy that we moved. It is, we're still in the process of moving, so I don't know how much you would use the word enjoy, but we're getting there, and once all the boxes are
unpacked,
or like most stuff, you know. Can we tell your audience what time is it?
Oh, yeah, they know what time it is.
Well, yeah, those who watch this live, but those who will watch it later, it's 12:30.
Yeah, we're in the morning time. But again, if you look at when this was published, you'll
no, but not everybody watches it.
Right, no, I got you, I love you, sweetheart. Okay, so let's check it out. So, as always, guys, so we normally do these, and we're going to start doing these now, Fridays at 6. I got 5 movies, 5 video games, 10 trailers in total. We're going to cut them up into clips. Usually they're less than 15 minutes, like more around between 8 and 10. And then those are going to be released on Thursday, so check that out. Make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe. If you want to do this thing ad-free, subscribe over on Twitch and YouTube Premium and all of those things so you can skip ads. But otherwise, we are not concerned with ads. So we're just going to chug along, and if you miss anything, you can either go back in the live stream or you can go check out all of the clips we watch. For right now, we'll go to a short break here, and we will be right back, and then we're going to get into we're going to start with movies. So we'll see you after these short messages. are back, and by the way, for everyone live and watching later on, let me know what you guys think. Do you like being able to actually see the desk, or is having the MAARs behind me and all of that cooler? So
for the MAARs, but we'll see what the audience says.
Yeah. Well, and it's also new because now I'm sitting in a different way, so I have my three screens are here, here, and here. It used to be that my three screens were like right next to each other. I have a little bit more space, so I'm moving my head a little more. But let's jump into this thing. So we're going to start, as I said, with movies. And this has been a crazy month to be gone because a lot of things came out. We've got a lot of trailers with huge numbers, a lot of people seeing a lot of things that they want. A lot of people going and checking out the trailers over the last month and having huge numbers because a lot of popular stuff is going to be coming out. So we've watched all of the seasons of this show. You're seeing this, right?
Yes, we're starting with a bomb tonight.
Yeah, let's do this thing. So we're checking out, here we go. We're checking out Stranger Things 5. Date announcement, Netflix. Coming at us from Netflix. With the Google Chrome extension, we can see it's got 14 million views. With 497,000 likes and 10,000 dislikes. We are going to like the video, as we do with all trailers that we react to, except for mobile game trailers, because we hate those, and so we give them a dislike. Here is the description. The fight isn't over yet. Get ready for the epic series finale of Stranger Things. So Volume 1, November 26th. Volume 2, Christmas. Okay? And then the finale is New Year's Eve.
Oh and my goodness.
5 p.m. each time. Now let me tell you something. Everybody hated how Invincible had a Volume 1 and a Volume 2 for the seasons, you know? Why not just have Season 1 and then Season 2 instead of having like Season 1, Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, Season 2, Part 1, Part 2, Part 4, Part 5, you know? So people were like, what the heck are you guys doing? But that's fine. I mean, okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, what have you thought about, yeah.
Why they pick those dates?
Well, November 26th.
Oh, that's fine, but...
Yeah, and then Christmas. I guess, yeah, like sit around the Christmas tree and watch Stranger Things, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, New Year's Eve is cool, you know, but
yeah.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Well, choice.
Yeah.
But they know that everybody's waiting for this, so.
Well, maybe they should have done November 26th and then December 26th. So it's the day after. Yes. You know, like after Thanksgiving, the day after Christmas. You know, you got it, and then up to New Year's Eve. So you get your Christmas gifts. You've got those days off, and then you get those days off of school or whatever, and then you're watching up until New Year's Eve.
I still have to wait 6 months, though. I can't believe this. This is...
Yeah.
Yes.
But I think that Season 1 was great and took everything into a certain direction. I think that Season 2 was good, but not as good as Season 1, and it was still kind of heading in the same direction. And then from Season 3 and 4... went in a little bit of a different direction than I would have liked, and I liked the characters and the acting and the premise of Season 4, but I was disappointed. Like, it kind of came to the end and I was like, I don't know, I wasn't satisfied with how that ended. So maybe I'm hoping that they can bring it around and take us home with Season 5.
I agree with you. I really like Season 4. But maybe because I got attached to the characters, you know, like once you... Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like
themes and stuff, so maybe I'm biased. No.
Yeah. Well, the thing for me is like... but that's what I'm saying. I mean, it wasn't ruined or anything for me. It was just that I liked the characters. I mean, I loved the characters. Yeah. But just the way that everything kind of... I don't know. It's just a little disappointing for me. But all right, let's check out this thing. So we've got a 2-minute... and 4-second trailer. Are you ready?
Yep.
Here
Been
we
ready
go.
For a long time.
Yeah, here we go.
I think about that night. all the time. The night it came for you.
Papa.
No, this was so cool to rewatch it. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Mama, look at that. They were so young. Like, it's... Now they're in their 20s.
Yeah.
It was so cool to see the first time. Oh my god.
Everything.
Okay.
We failed.
Billy Hargrave. I wonder what they're gonna do.
But we need to be ready.
Because everybody... So right here, we're about halfway. I have to pause it. People get all mad, but I have to pause it and give commentary, otherwise it's copyright. Where is he? The thing is that I really loved Harper in the other seasons, and then I think season 4 he was just a little bit... Oh wait, no, never mind. Season 4 he was... No, season 3 he was in the prison. Look, spoiler alert, guys. Season 3 he was in the prison. By season 4 he started off at home, and he was a little bit... He didn't take as much of a front seat as I would have liked him to. But what's that guy's name who plays the guitar? That's the guy I was going to talk about. What's that?
Eddie?
Yeah, not him. I love what happened
Eddie.
with Billy.
Yeah, that was
this
Billy.
guy, guitar guy.
The Eddie.
Okay. This actor is playing the Human Torch in the Fantastic Four.
Oh,
which
really?
is pretty cool.
Oh, my.
Yeah. But, and he looks good, but I heard that movie might not be the greatest thing. We'll see what happens. But, I wonder, people are like, what are we, because didn't he died?
Yeah, I saw a meme that says one of the two is coming back, Billy or Eddie. I don't know if it's a real thing.
Yeah.
Or if it's just what people are speculating, but they said that one of them is coming back, and I'm like, I mean, I want Eddie, but at the same time, but Billy was great.
Yeah.
I mean, he was a great character. He wasn't good, but he was a great character. I love the way that the actor did it, and the actor is nothing like that character. They are like two opposite. So he really gave a great performance. But I mean, come on, everybody wants Eddie.
Yeah, right. And I think it'll be interesting to see what they go with there. Yeah, really, that's like the big thing. I'm glad that we had the character, and I think it was really good. I think that probably it would be better to have Eddie come back because Billy is kind of gone,
Enough
I don't
for
know.
his sister.
Yeah.
Didn't.
But anyway, we'll finish this out and watch the rest of this. Here we go. Oh, dang it. Sorry.
Wow, she
Alright,
definitely
volume
became
1.
a woman.
Yeah. Volume 2, Christmas. Okay. So some new characters. Alright. So the only Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't seen almost anything.
Yeah, this is basically just hyping us up. That's
Yes, sir. Yeah,
you know,
this is
I
just
mean-
to...
Yeah, nothing. Just the announcement. I mean, that it's in the title. It's the announcement. Nothing
Yeah.
real serious going on here as far as telling a story or any of that stuff. I think. I don't know. The only thing that I've really wished for more of in the series is, for one thing, I don't like that. Like, I've liked everything. I just have. I wish that 11 would have gotten over the whole nosebleed thing, because it gives this idea of like her powers kill her or hurt her in some way, and I don't really like that. Like, I would hope that it would think of like a superhero arc where she gets older and then is able to use her powers right, and then it's like she's not killing herself every time she does it. And the reason that I point that out is to say the only thing that I've really wanted a lot more of in the series that hasn't been there is basically like a superpower battle between 11 and whatever monster.
Will probably happen because that's what everybody has been waiting for.
Yeah, like
I
I'm waiting
hope,
for
at least I hope, that it happens because that's what we've been waiting for, to see how far she can go, and how powerful she is, especially now that we know the story behind, the monster.
Vecna,
yeah.
Yeah.
The story between them, we want to see that contrast in that battle.
Right, exactly. Oh, excuse me. Exactly, and it's I'm hoping that it ends, and that was the thing that I was saying about season 4 is that I love the characters. They had like this ending, and it was an ending, but it wasn't like
the whole story with Vecna was amazing. That's what.
Right, but it was the ending that didn't quite land for me. And that's why I was like, hopefully we can bring it home with 5, if that makes sense. I think by the end of the series, people will be saying, look, 4 and 5 are basically the same season, like the same arc,
I have to be honest, I don't know if I completely agree with the nosebleed thing, just because you need to have her at some kind of weakness, like that you are afraid that she could die or something, instead if she just uses her power just like that, I don't know, you kind of like lost I don't know how to say it, but
no, I get what I
you're
what
afraid
you mean.
for her, like you need to have her some kind of weakness, otherwise you're not as excited about to see what's gonna happen. You already know that she's also powerful and stuff. I think.
Well,
it keeps me on my toes. I think that nosebleed, but I mean it's just a personal thing.
I just want it to be. I'm just saying to be more like a superhero arc. Maybe not. Maybe not her becoming like a superhero, but just like the arc of gaining power and being able to then use her power, and especially because, like I said, I want more of her fighting.
It's probably just even like a characteristic of her. Like, that particular trait of her character.
Yeah, I understand what you mean.
That's just like a thing that she has, compared to all the other characters or from even other movies and stuff. That nosebleed that comes out, that's 11. So I don't know.
Well, all right. Well, let's check out the comments section and we'll see what other people have to say. So, Netflix, are you for real? Making us wait 3 years and then releasing it in 3 parts. Yeah, seriously, that's the same thing that happened with Invincible, and a lot of people are really upset with that. I was 12 years old when the first season came out, and all my friends used to watch it together. Now I'm 97, living in a nursing home, and can't wait to see the final season. Seriously.
Oh, for real, we've been waiting for so long.
Okay, watching all the actors going from kids to adults feels like watching Harry Potter all over again. That's true. Harry Potter was released more... Like, in the second movie, Harry was still a kid. In the third movie, he was like...
They didn't wait that long, I think. Though.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like, here, I feel like I'm watching them, and I feel like I missed the time. Like, I mean, not that they were a little bit older in the last season, but I mean I see a lot of changes in all of them. You can tell that they are like much bigger. I hope that the story at least it will talk about like a time that has passed or something, or are they gonna like pick it up where they left it, because you can tell that the characters are older.
Yeah, I like this. Will has been through enough, so season 1, find Will. 2, save Will. 3, who's Will? 4, ignore Will. And now, because he basically didn't do anything in season 4. That was another thing.
That's the thing that I was disappointed. He was just there.
Yeah.
And he's a great character, so it was disappointing.
Yeah. Well, I think... yeah. I mean, it'll kind of be like the ending of Game of Thrones. Can they stick it, or will it be the worst TV show ending in history?
It can't be worse than Game of Thrones, please.
Yeah.
No.
But all right, let's move on to the next one here, though. So here we go. All right, so we are 21 minutes into this live stream. We've been through the first trailer. We gotta pick it up just a little bit here, everybody. Okay, this next one I've never heard of. It's got an actress that I think, yeah, and an actor that I think are pretty well known, and everybody's gonna say are good. Let me see just a second, because I'm looking. Yeah, okay, so it's got an actor and an actress that are pretty well known. It's really funny, though, because the first actor/actress, without spoiling it, hashtagged in the video is someone that I don't think very many people know at all, and then you've got this guy. You see what I'm saying?
Mm.
And he's not even mentioned right here, this guy. He's not even mentioned in the hashtags. Do you know who that is?
Yeah, Colin Farrell.
Yeah. No, you're not supposed to say it, but that's not who I'm talking about anyway.
You just show it. Everybody could see it.
No.
Oh, no.
No. Yeah. Anyway,
Sorry.
we'll get into it. We'll get into it in a second here. That's all right. I'm just.
Hey, I haven't done this in a long time.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
And
everybody
it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning, so be
it happens.
patient.
It happens to the best of us. But let's check it out, guys. So we're watching the trailer for A Big, Bold, Beautiful Journey, official trailer HD from Sony Pictures Entertainment. With the Google Chrome extension, we can see it's got 23.1 million views with 24,000 likes and 406 dislikes. So we're going to like the trailer as we do with all the trailers that we watch and react to, except for mobile game trailers. We hate those, so we give them a dislike. Okay, so relive your past, change your future. Margot Robbie and Colin Farrell star in hashtag A Big, Bold, Beautiful Journey, exclusively in theaters this September, which is interesting because this is what I was saying. Does anybody know who Phoebe Waller-Bridge is? She's not a big name in Hollywood. She was in Britain, but she's not even mentioned in the description, yet she is the hashtag for this movie. That's Phoebe Waller-Bridge. She was in a show in England that was pretty popular, but she's not like super popular. It's just...
I've seen her around or something, or maybe...
Yeah, because she was in the
show.
Indiana Jones movie that nobody liked. They were setting her up to replace Indiana Jones as Indiana, you know, and then they kind of reversed gears on that once people heard about it and got backlash, and then, yeah.
You can't
she was
replace
going to
him.
be... Well, she was going to be Indiana Jones.
Yeah, but you can't... Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't replace Indiana Jones.
Yeah. So... let's check it out. Oh, by the way, there's more of a description. Here we go. So what if you could open a doorway and walk through it to relive a defining moment from your past? Sarah and David, that's Margot Robbie and Colin Farrell, are some single strangers who meet at a mutual friend's wedding and soon, through a surprising twist of fate, find themselves on a big, bold, beautiful journey. A funny, fantastical, sweeping adventure together where they get to relive important moments from their respective pasts, illuminating how they got to where they are in the present and possibly getting a chance to alter their futures. There's a couple of moments where I would slip a voice recording device into my pocket and walk around if I could relive those moments. No, all right, so yeah, Colin Farrell, great actor, Margot Robbie, great actor, and... or actress, however, whatever.
That's what I was gonna say. Hey.
Well, actor...
Gender.
Being an actor is a person who portrays a character in a production. So, like it says an actor or actress, but the actual dictionary definition, once you get past all of this, is
Okay.
a person who portrays a character in a production. So, anyway, let's check it out, guys. We've got a 3-minute and 23-second trailer. Are you ready?
Yes. She's
Here
beautiful.
we go.
Hi. Are you here by yourself?
Okay.
I am. What about you?
I am.
How much older is
It's funny
he
how the
than her,
most
though?
beautiful places make you feel the most alone, you know?
Maybe it just depends on the person you're with.
All right.
Remain
So
on
obviously a
interstate
romance.
for 249
Know each
miles.
other.
David? David,
Sorry, are we talking to each other now?
do you want to go on a big, bold, beautiful journey?
He's like, what the? Sure.
David? Pick up Sarah.
My car won't start.
Mine told me to pick you up.
Your
Mine told me.
accent, is
Okay.
it real?
You think I'd fake an accent?
The most beautiful places make you feel the most alone.
That's a pretty good me, actually. I'm flattered.
Okay.
In 1.5 miles, take the exit.
It's good to see that Bullseye is enjoying his retirement, by the way, from the assassination life. The life
Oh,
of an
well,
assassin.
or that the Barbie actually made something out of herself.
Yeah.
Like actually something constructive.
Yeah, exactly. All right, cool. Anyway, yes, so we've identified what they were in the past. You know, I gotta say, like, Margot Robbie is a beautiful
Maybe that-
woman. Oh,
That's
go
why
on.
they said, the present sucks, so let's just go in another adventure.
Yeah, exactly. Margot Robbie is a beautiful woman, and she's
Yeah,
been
she is.
in. She's been. What great movie has Margot Robbie been in? Like, she was
I
in Wolf of
mean-
Wall Street, and she was not the main thing that made that movie great. This is not casting any shade on Margot Robbie. I think that she's
She was Harley Quinn.
in movies
So,
that didn't make money or were panned.
Yeah, but I mean, everybody knows her though because of those movies. So
Yeah, everybody knows her because of those things that hang off her chest and the pretty face above them. I mean, I'm just saying, like, that's so. The first Suicide Squad movie was basically famous because she wore skimpy clothes. Skimpy clothes. Again, I'm not casting shade on her, but it's like there's actors that we know because they're like these great actors, and then there's just kind of actors that we know. And then there's actors that we know because they suck. I don't think that we know her because she's been such a great actress, and I don't think we know her because she sucks. I think we just know her. Anyway, whatever. I'm not really casting shade. I was just thinking to myself, what has she been in that's good? Anyway, let's move forward. Here we go.
What is that?
What do you think's behind there?
Dead bodies!
Maybe we should go through it.
Okay. Let me know in the comment section down below, though. By the way, movies that you've liked of Margot Robbie. I think that she's a good actress. I'm just saying there hasn't been her big breakout,
But I think I've been
amazing
here
role
before.
yet.
This is unbelievable.
I think that's the entrance to my high school.
No, wait.
fault it's the movies.
You know, high school.
It's okay. It's okay.
How many good movies there are out there?
So, I was just saying, do they?
Late. Come on, how old am I? 15. I'm 15.
Okay, they look.
How old am I?
I don't know, 40?
I'm gonna kill you.
Tell her I love her. She says I
Okay.
don't love you. Oh, feels exactly like it felt that night.
Well, that's a beautiful
This one's
thing,
for
though.
me. Mom, I miss you.
This isn't real.
Well, it feels real to me.
So what
It's a
is
pretty
it that
cool
you want,
idea.
David?
I
For a
wanna go
movie,
back to
you
when
know?
I thought everything would work out for me.
Yeah, but there is a reason why the past is in the past and you cannot relive it.
Yeah.
Nice to share this with someone.
But,
However this plays out, it ends in me hurting you.
and what if I hurt you?
Colin, if you hurt her, then it's the same thing anyway. But I don't think that she's the type of person that gets hurt in relationships.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, she's like, that's what I'm saying. That's why we know her in Hollywood. It would be really good for her to get a really good role, and this might be it. This looks like it's going to be a good movie. It'd be really good for her to be in, do a really good role where she can really show her acting chops. You know what I'm saying? Like Adam Sandler just recently did the first movie where people seriously said that he was really great acting, and that was Uncut Gems. Like Adam Sandler showed up and showed people, I actually am a good actor. I'm not just some silly, stupid, funny guy, you know. And it would be great to have Margot Robbie have a role where she comes in and says like, look, I can do this thing, and then instead of just being the pretty face in Hollywood, she gets an opportunity to be more. I think that she's great. I'm not saying that she's not. I'm just, you know, there's roles where you're like,
understand.
you get to
Well,
you strut your stuff.
this one looks, you know.
Yeah, this does look good.
Because
I am liking this so
Serious,
far.
Very heartfelt movie.
Yeah.
So.
Well, we got about 30 seconds left. Let's get this real quick. I've been pausing it too much. So.
You just have to choose it.
No matter who you are in your life, we just need someone to share it with.
Why was Phoebe Waller-Bridge put as the hashtag instead of Colin Farrell?
You know how to fix total cars?
I do not.
How about burning cars?
No. That's very dramatic.
It's a bit over the top.
Well, all right. I like Colin Farrell. I liked basically when you see him, he's an actor that you know is a good actor. I liked him in.
Go see in theater this movie though.
You think so?
Yeah, I think I wouldn't go see it in theater.
Oh, you wouldn't? Why not?
They didn't really show me that much to get me so hyped about the movie. I mean, yeah, they go back in the past, they see some memories, but like, what's gonna happen? You know, do we just learn about their lives and them reliving their moments? Like, if I have to pay $20 because the movie ticket is almost $20, I don't know if I'm gonna go see this one. You know, I don't know.
Right.
The trailer was, nice, and it sounds like they are gonna share this journey together, but I don't know. I wasn't that hyped about the movie. I don't even see the romance that much, so.
Well, I mean, you know, let you guys. So what's going to happen is you guys are going to have to let us know. Let us know what you think in the comment section down below. If you see it, and you're watching this later, like, give us a comment. Let us know what you think. Let's check out what other people are thinking about it. Ooh, I like these. I'm gonna watch that later. Let's check it out. Here we go. Where are you? Okay, can already tell this is going to be a real tearjerker. Yeah, we're going to get into... finally we are getting some truly original movies. I like the idea of them being able to go back into the past. That's interesting. But the thing that I like is that in movies, we always go back into the past and we deal with issues of bad times that you had. What I think is cool is the idea like Colin Farrell going back into the high school and feeling good about those moments, you know? Like think about if you had like a sad life, okay, and mostly sad, and then you got the option to go back and visit those moments that were good. You know what I mean? That'd still be pretty cool. That makes sense?
You would get depressed because right now you are reliving something that already happened and it's not happening. Maybe if you lost, like, you know, if you lost that person or you haven't spoke with that person or you know, I don't know.
Well, I mean, I think it would be like being able to see the the good in life, though. I mean,
I think it would be.
Ellie is very pessimistic. You don't.
I think that it all depends on how you see things and how your perspective. If I would go back in the past, I would be in Italy, which I'm not right now. So it kind of like would be bittersweet. I would be happy to see,
Sure.
oh wow, how far I've gone. But like, I don't know. I think it would be very bittersweet for me. But I mean, we all see things in different way, and we live
Yeah.
a different life, different lives. So.
Well, I'm just saying, I like I mean, when you talk about, like, somebody saying original movie, I'm saying the idea.
Yes, I know
of
the
it
idea
being-
was great.
Yeah, the idea of actually having a fun time going and visiting your past. Colin's really got a good eye for poetic works that blend reality and fantasy. Check out Winter's Tale, The Lobster. I didn't like The Lobster. Do you remember watching The Lobster? That's the one where they get turned into animals.
You told me about it. I didn't see it.
Yeah. No, we watched it. We didn't like it. I think you're forgetting that we watched it, but maybe I'm
Okay.
whatever. Margot just keeps making smart choices. Should have won an Oscar for I, Tanya, but she'll have her chance again. I heard that I, Tanya was good. Maybe that would be one that you would consider, and I didn't see it, but maybe that would be one that you would consider where you go, no, she really acted in that and did a good job, so maybe I missed that, whatever. I have heard it's good. But I'm just saying, a lot of the big movies that she's known for, it's like, they're not. Anyway, I do think that she's a good actress, though. Yeah, Margot Robbie and Colin Farrell, I'm already in. And after the trailer with how good it felt, I'm deeply in. Okay, yeah.
Sometimes it also
people-
depends, what kind of actors do you have around you. I mean, when she did Harley Quinn, I think she did a great job as Harley Quinn.
Mhm.
But I mean, you had the Joker, who was like the guy from, what's his name? He's from the 30 Seconds to Mars or something.
30 Seconds to... Wait, the Joker is...
I mean, he
Morbius. My God, Jared Leto.
I mean, I have to be honest, I like him more as a singer than I like him as an actor. I
Yeah.
mean, and just even some other actors that were around her, it's not that they were amazing. And when she did Barbie, I mean, Ryan Gosling basically stole the show.
That's true.
I think for me, I'm sorry. I mean, as much as people liked her as Barbie, and I liked her as Barbie, but he completely stole the show, so it was like, I don't know, Sometimes it
Right.
depends if you find that right partner that can also, that does not shine a bad light on you, but also doesn't completely cover you up. I don't know how to say it well.
Yeah, I understand what you mean, though.
So this one, I think it's gonna be good.
Yeah, excuse me. Yeah, I mean, I basically agree with what you're saying there. Yeah, I just hope I hope she's able to find more better movies, though. More good movies is what I mean to say. But all right, let's check it out, guys. We'll move on to the next one here. So here we go. All right, so I'm a huge fan of this franchise. I'm a huge fan of this franchise, and I liked basically the movies went way off the deep end, and then haven't been good for a while after that. And then one came out that kind of revived it, and that wasn't that long ago. And now we are. Is this a movie? Is this a movie or is it a show? Because it looks like it's a okay.
It's a TV series.
This is a TV
Oh.
series. Okay, because I, as you guys know, if you've watched me, I avoid movie news until the action updates anyway, because I want to be as surprised as you are as I do these trailers and these trailer reactions and as I do things. So that is why I am not aware of what this is. So, but let's check it out. We are watching the trailer for Alien Earth official trailer FX.
I'm excited.
Okay.
This one, I would go see in theaters. I mean, now
Well,
you
it's
told
a
me
show.
it's a TV series. Yeah, now you told me, but if it was a movie, I would definitely go see it.
Yeah,
Even if
I'll
it's
tell you.
bad, I would just go see it, just because it's the Alien movie. But
So Romulus wasn't great, and I know that there are people who had problems with that movie. Okay, but I liked Romulus. I liked the new movie Romulus. I think that they kind of messed up in the ending a little bit, but it wasn't like terrible. And anyway, so I liked Romulus. Yeah, but this is coming to us from FX Networks with the Google Chrome extension. You can see it's got 23.6 million views, 120,000 likes, and 3.7 thousand dislikes. We are going to like the trailers. We do with all trailers that we react to, except for mobile game trailers, because we hate those when we dislike them. Let's check out the description here. So, Alien Earth, We Were Safer in Space, premieres August 12th. Let me see. So, and it's on Hulu. So, with Hulu on Disney Plus.
Hulu.
So, yeah, so it's like $10 for Disney Plus or something, and you pay like $5 extra, you get Hulu as well. So here's what it says though. When the mysterious deep space research vessel USCSS Maginot crash lands on Earth, Wendy, Sydney Chandler, and a ragtag group of tactical soldiers make a fateful discovery that puts them... By the way, tactical soldiers... There's only one kind of soldier, friend, when it comes to this, and it's not an untactical soldier. I want to know the kind of soldier that you're talking about when you say untactical. Okay, anyway, they make a fateful discovery that puts them face to face with the planet's greatest threat. FX's Alien Earth is created for television and executive produced by Noah Hawley. All right, well, let's check it out. I've loved the Alien. I've loved the Alien franchise. I love the Alien vs. Predator franchise. I'll be honest with you. I think that the video games are more consistent than the movies have been.
a little bit
yeah.
like the summary of the first few Alien movies.
What do you mean? I'm sorry. What do you mean?
The summary that you just read, it kind of sounds like the summary of the first two movies.
Oh, yeah, yes, except it wasn't on Earth. That's going to be the big difference.
No, exactly. But the tactical soldiers and then the vessel they found the research.
Right. Yeah, like they go there. There's a ship, and they go on the ship and find aliens, and then it's Marines come in, soldiers.
I'm just saying maybe they did it on purpose to get people to, because there have been problems with the new Aliens movies, so maybe they're trying to kind of relieve a little bit the past to,
Yeah. No, I get you. Well, let's check it out. So we got a 2-minute, 22-second trailer. Are you ready?
Yes.
Here we go.
10, 9, 8, 7,
Okay.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right.
How's that
Neverland.
girl?
Wait.
She's ready.
Wait. Research. Oh, it's Research Island, Earth 2120. Okay.
How's that girl?
She's ready.
You're gonna be the first person to transition from a human body to a synthetic.
Because I'm
Oh.
special.
That's right. You're very, very special.
All right. So this is like Avatar.
Yes.
You're understanding this, but the thing is that if you know anything about Weyland-Yutani, the company, things that they do like this usually don't work out the greatest for the people involved. All right, well,
That's
yeah,
why
here we
they
go.
picked the child, because she can say anything
Like,
against them.
She doesn't know any better.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I meant.
All right, well, let's continue on here.
Special.
Why is she special? Interesting. Prodigy City. Okay, it's interesting to see Earth, because we haven't seen Earth in the Alien franchise.
Hire one. What's on that ship?
Yeah, even though it doesn't look that much of a
We're
Earth.
fast. We're strong. We don't.
Hire one. What's on that ship?
We can do it.
Santa Clarita Diet.
Yes.
My God, why can't I think of this guy's name? Him and Josh Duhamel look a lot like each other, but he's a great actor. My God, I was introduced to him in Dreamcatcher. Oh, and I love that movie too, and Justified. Yeah. Okay, so here she is with a synthetic body. So that's revolutionary. Imagine if you could be transferred from where you are, the body you're in now, to a body that is, you know, like robotic and has missiles and machine guns, and basically just, again, here's your superhero arc, you know. But anyway, here we go.
Do it. We're fast. We're strong. We don't break.
Okay, so this is synthetics. They're synthetics.
It's like a zoo, but the animals got out.
Did you hear that? Did you hear it?
Yes.
Okay, listen carefully.
It's like a zoo, but the animals got out.
No, sorry, I didn't go back far enough. Here.
It's like a zoo, but the
That sounded like a predator.
I mean, I
Just
understand,
listen.
but I don't think it's a predator.
One last time. Here we go.
It's like a zoo, but the animals got out.
It would be interesting to see them make a little connection like that, because predators have been coming to Earth to kill people for a long time. But anyway, here we go. Yeah.
This ship collected 5 different life forms from the darkest corners of the universe.
A predator, an alien.
Monsters.
No, I don't know.
Oh my God.
Okay. Looking at Earth is definitely interesting, though. Like futuristic Earth in the Alien franchise. We saw Earth
species.
in AVP 2, but it wasn't very good. So.
Predatory.
If we don't lock them down, it will be too late.
Oh, that guy. What did I see him in? So in the video game, aliens have a hard time even detecting synthetics. Because in the same way that they do with humans, because they don't give off the same they don't give off pheromones. That's how aliens are able to, like in the video games and in some of the lore, it's like aliens can basically see people through walls and everything, but that's people, not synthetics, because they can sense the pheromones that people give off. It'll be interesting to see.
Like me about the video games, synthetics. So why they can't break? Like
because they're robots.
So yeah, okay, that's what it means. They're metal.
So they can break, but I mean it's like if
but
you
it's really
were,
hard. A human, yes.
Yeah, and they're it's like Iron Man. It's like an Iron Man robot, you know, like it's a robot. So and then when they break, they can be repaired. So yeah, and then in the lore, if you look at some of the old movies, like in the background, I think of the third movie, they showed a synthetic carrying like a giant machine gun. Like that's in the comic books and stuff.
I remember now. Yes.
Yeah, in the comic books and stuff, the synthetics were used for heavy weapons because they can just like carry heavy loads and stuff. You know, they're stronger. So, yeah, I don't know. What did you think though?
It looked very cool. I mean, like I said, it looks a lot like the previous movies. I know that you keep saying that, oh, Earth. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see it, but it looks like just another planet, to be honest, because it's so futuristic that it doesn't. I don't know if how much of a Earth like that Earth looks like the one that we have now. I wish I would have seen a little bit of the alien, you know, but I mean, I've seen enough. It was a good trailer.
You see this guy right here With all
Yes,
that weight, and stuff he's carrying, that's probably a synthetic.
Okay.
Alien 3 was supposed to be on Earth, and the tagline was, "In space, no one could hear you scream. On Earth, everyone can." And then they switched it from being on Earth to being like on the prison thing, and then it wasn't even supposed. There's a bunch of stuff about Alien 3. Okay, that made that movie suck. It was supposed to be on Earth though. So anyway,
Did you like it?
Alien 3 or this? I liked
this
this.
one.
I liked this. I don't think it's going to be a Predator really, but it was funny that it sounded like a Predator. But then what if it ended up being a Predator? At some point, Predators should come into the mix if you have a series with aliens. Like, it would just be a good idea. And I'm more interested in the Alien versus Predator aspect of this movie,
Yes.
of this universe, than I am of aliens killing humans. Just because the Predator is such a cool concept. And it's just, yeah. I've talked to you before about what it must have been like to be sitting at Fox and you have these two monsters from space, and there was probably some guy sitting at his desk, and over here's and he looks over there, and there's like a big statue of an alien, and down there's like a plaza with a statue of a Predator, and he's like, what's going to be the next big idea? And then he looks over there, and he's not really thinking, and he's writing stuff down or whatever, and then he looks over there at the Predator, and he goes, oh my god, like, I've got it, like, yeah, what a genius.
Alone itself, they are good, and both concepts are amazing, are great. But once you put them together, I think that was my favorite part. I didn't even care about the humans at some point, whatever.
Yeah.
It was, that battle.
Yeah. Well, let's check it out and see what other people are thinking here. So, I was 10 years old when the first movie came out, watched it together with all my friends. Now I'm 300 years old, living as a synth, and I'm discovering I can't wait to see this. No, smart people commenting about how the math should at least read between the lines. Underscore. Okay, whatever. That guy's explaining a big long joke.
And guy that commented the other one
on the last video, yeah.
Yeah, because they sound the same.
Yeah. I'm so... okay, I've lost count of how many alien films there are, good or bad. I'll never stop watching them. Yeah, I mean, it's a good concept,
Yeah.
I'm so sold on how it's not just the xenomorph and the human cyborg hybrid. You can really tell they're pushing to develop something new and not just repeat the same 6 iconic scenes from the first movie that they keep doing. That's true. I do. Yeah. I agree with that. It looks like they're trying to do something unique, and that's cool. I love the premise that the xenomorph is not the only danger they brought home. Maybe it is even needed to keep the other ones in check. I would love to see the xenomorph interacting and hunting these other aliens, proving that's a good point. Both bioweapon of extermination and apex predator species in the universe. It would be really interesting. They have creatures in the comic book series. Like, one is called a grotee, and it's basically just like a giant gorilla with big claws and fangs and stuff. And a predator in one of the video games, you hunt it and kill it, and it would be cool to see an alien actually fighting another creature like that and killing it. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah. Well, this is cool. I think this will be good. We'll have to see it when it comes out. Maybe we'll finally get the Hulu thing. So yeah, but otherwise, guys, are you good? Do you want to take a break or you want to keep going?
Going.
All right. Well, then let's move on to the next one. Here we go. All right, so we have another one. Again, guys, we always pick these based on their view count, and this had a lot of views, but I have no idea what this is. I know the actress. Have you seen her in other stuff before?
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen her around.
I can't really place her right now somewhere, but I know her.
She was in a show. I'm pretty sure this is a woman from a show called Altered Carbon. She was in a...
Oh, I know where I know her
She was
from.
in Balls of Fury.
Yeah,
Which
no,
is
but
a-
I keep getting this ad from Instagram about this lady because she has a company for diet pills and how to exercise and how to do. That's how I know her because she's on Instagram. I keep like every time that I open Instagram, I get these ads when someone say, "Oh, can you believe that she's 46 years old, but she looks like she's in her 20s? What's her secret?" And then they go interview
Well-
her and stuff.
Okay, well let's reveal it here before we. So let's check it out, guys. We have no idea what this is. We are watching the trailer for Ballard, official trailer, Prime Video, July 9. Coming us from Prime Video. With the Google Chrome extension, we can see that it's got 12 million. It's got 12 million views, 18,000 likes, and 864 dislikes. Now, with 12 million views, that's not very many likes. Like, very many likes or dislikes, not very many interactions. That's interesting. Let's check this out. So, from Bosch creator Michael Connelly comes a new character, cold case detective Renee Ballard, Maggie Q, an investigator known for her determination, empathy, and the ability to uncover conspiracies. Okay, so is this a movie?
Don't start.
Oh, yep, episodes. Okay, so this is a detective series. All right, well, we like detective series. Let's check it out. We have, if this would go away, we have a 2-minute 35-second trailer. Are you ready?
Yes.
Here we go. All right, Ballard.
You know, most cops will take the day off after the night you had.
They're still getting to know me.
Kind of funny,
Okay.
really, that you're working in cold cases. You've got a few to deal with yourself.
Reaching.
Am I?
Last time I came from one of the Brotherhood, it didn't go so well. What better way to keep the troublesome woman quiet than to silo her in the ass end of the LAPD?
It's gonna be one of those type of movies.
The cold case unit are reserves
No.
and volunteers. We work in the basement of this building, and yet we're still getting results.
I stuck my neck out for you, Ballard, when the chief and others had
I'll
a
be-
different idea.
I'll be honest with you. Cold case stuff is always really interesting to me.
So,
Yeah, I like watching those shows on Netflix, or when TV was out, where it'd be like 40 years ago, a man went missing. New evidence might prove who the killer is, and then they find out that it was like his grandma, whatever.
yeah.
Yeah, so I like this. I hope that I get the girl power thing. I'm not opposed to that. I liked, all the same guys you've probably been hearing for years and years. Ellen Ripley, Laura Croft, all those people, those are all great. I liked playing as Ren in the Dragon. I forget what the name of the Ren. There was Ren and a dragon, and you played as him, and I think it was like it's not Eye of Dragon, it's Eye of the Dragon, whatever. I love all that stuff. Cool. Blood Rain, all good. But I hope that this isn't another movie, show, whatever, another show about the plight of modern women and how they have to fight their way to the top because everything in society is against them. It's like, look, even if it were true, we get it. Okay, let's entertainment first. I hope it's entertainment first. If it's good, great. I just want it to be. Any thoughts on that?
I mean, I agree with you, but I don't think this is that type of movie,
Yeah.
I
don't know. I
the
just
trailer didn't really show that much. I think it's one of those, like, they put it there, for people to know, but it's not gonna be like the main thing of the movie.
I hope not. I hope not. It's a yellow flag. We're not quite at a red flag yet, but let's move on here. Here we go.
Captain's got us working on a new case.
Murder that happened in 08.
That's what 17 years with no arrest looks like.
This thing dried up. What do you think we're gonna get from it now?
Huh.
Past is always present, but if no one cares enough to dig, then it just stays buried.
Okay.
These cases, they are connected. I heard about what you did last year. Thought it was brave.
Okay.
It's homicide. Somehow I think if I prove myself in cold cases that maybe things can go back to the way they were.
The way things were might not exist anymore.
Did something bad happen to her, or did she do something wrong, or what?
He's
Yeah,
methodical.
it sounds like it.
He's not choosing these women
I
randomly.
think she did something wrong. Yeah.
We might have a serial killer on our hands.
Okay, so they go
We
to.
have 14 victims now. That's 14 families waiting for answers.
You have
14,
72 hours,
wow.
or this goes to homicide.
So you understand what it is. So she's looking at cold cases from like years and years ago and finding, and then here you see her. She found a storage unit that has stuff from all of those murders. Basically, yeah, she found a serial killer. I love this guy. So this guy, by the way, this actor, he's the Zodiac killer in the movie.
The homicide.
Him.
We only have one shot at this
Oh,
guy.
yeah.
Anything is worth a look.
Okay.
We will do anything to keep their secrets buried. I will always have you back.
LAPD, drop your weapon!
Wow.
All right,
I like this
well.
trailer. Very
Yeah.
done very well.
I think it was very done well too.
Yes. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, this
Look,
is
1:30 in the morning. Okay, my language right now.
no, I think I like it. It looks. What is this? I liked it. I think it's pretty. I mean, it's not going to be like one of my favorites or whatever, but it looks like it's going to be good, especially for
the
people,
character. Even though they said that it is, I mean, in the police, in the police force, it is harder for a girl to prove herself than for a man. In the police force. Now, I don't know if it's true or not, because I don't know that much. In Italy, it is. I have to be honest. It is. I don't know here, but I'm saying compared to other categories of other jobs, being in the police force, I don't know, you don't always get taken seriously.
So the biggest problem, I don't think that it ever has anything. Because I was in the Army for 10 years, it never has anything to do with how smart or competent, in my experience, just from my experience, it has never had anything to do with how smart or competent or any of that kind of stuff. It's all the physical stuff. That's the problem, because in the Army, they've run the tests, they've had the simulations, they've had special forces do exercises and everything, and they found that women in the Army make units with mixed genders, both men and women, perform 20% worse than just men. Now you can go, we have the internet, you can go online and see pictures or see videos of a woman trying to take down an assailant or a person at a traffic stop and gets knocked out or like pushed over, and then the guy runs away. That's what my experience is. I totally get that there is sexism out there. Like, people are stupid. Everybody,
Also,
but anyway,
they have to put some kind of obstacle for her,
Right. Right. Yeah.
That's why I think that maybe they say that just to, because you have to kind of empathize with the character, trying to understand what can be difficult for her, so that's a common thing, so her trying to prove herself.
Yeah. Well, I think that the actress, this is probably going to be her big thing, because I've seen her, but she's not. She was in the movie, a comedy called Balls of Fury. That's where I really remember her from. She's got to have been in others. She was a Terminator in. No, she wasn't well, it doesn't matter. She was in one of the Die Hard movies. That's what it was. She wasn't a Terminator though. She gets thrown down an elevator shaft though. So, but let's check out what people are saying. Let's check out what people are saying in the comment section. So I didn't even know how much I missed Maggie Q on screen until I saw Ballard. Okay. What? Maggie Q is a class act, an underrated actor. Looking forward to seeing this. Okay, can we get something substantive here?
No, your friend that says actor instead of actress.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let me see. Ballard, yes. Hope they bring in her paddleboarding and family. Love this character. Really, is Ballard a person that is? Yeah, Balls of Fury. Yeah, Live Free and
Say
Die Hard.
Hard.
Yeah, who is?
And those
who
people
is-
work on magic because, I mean, look at
No.
her. Yeah, I'm gonna
Who
go
is
get
Renee?
some too.
I just wanted to find this out. Who is Renee Ballard? Okay, in a series of novels. Okay, that's why it's a novel. That's why.
That's
Okay,
also.
cool.
Now I'm even more hooked up.
Yeah. And dang it, why does that keep happening? All right, cool. I like it. I think there's some great potential here. I hope that they don't go too much into certain things and kind of stay focused on the entertainment rather than the message. Is basically the thing for me. Excuse me. But that's with anything. I mean, everything needs to do that. So, yeah. Let's move on to the next one though. Go check this out, guys. By the way, July 9th. All right, moving on to the next one. Here we go. All right, so this next one, I've watched 2 trailers. I watched a teaser and then I watched a story trailer. I'm sure it was the story trailer, but with what is his name? Tommy. And this next trailer, I am going to tell you, is I don't know what this trailer's going to be, but this show looks like it's going to be something crazy. So are you ready, Ellie?
Yes.
Do you remember this? Did you remember the shorts I showed you when I made the shorts?
I mean, when you, probably I'll see it. I'll recognize it once I see the trailer, but no, none at the top of my head.
Okay. All right.
Sorry.
Well, let's check it out. We're watching the trailer for Weapons. Official trailer 2. Coming us from Warner Bros. With the Google Chrome extension, we can see that it's got 11.3 million views, 52,000 likes, and 389 dislikes. We're going to like the trailer, as we do with all trailers we react to, except for mobile game trailers. We hate those, so we give them a dislike.
A lot of likes compared to dislikes.
That is true. It is, and yeah, and all of the trailers have looked really good so far. So, what the heck is this? Let's see what it says. So, our description: are you watching? I'm just looking at everything. When all but one child from the same class mysteriously vanish on the same night at exactly the same time, a community is left questioning who or what is behind their disappearance. I said this before, and I'll just say it here real quick. If I was the parent of the one child, I would pull that kid out of school so quick. Because 1, something's either happening at the school, or 2, the other parents are going to be really pissed off at my particular kid because why wasn't he taken?
Yes.
And then, yeah, and I'm serious. I would pull him out of school so quick. I'd be like, hey, look, give that teacher the year off. I don't care. My kid's not coming to school anymore to get murdered by some mad parent, or whatever, or abducted like the rest of the kids. Yeah. So. Any thoughts on that? Are you going to be okay?
Yeah. Because
All
I'm the mom of the kid that is left.
And there you go. That's true. All right, let's check it out, guys. We're watching. So we've got a 1 minute 56-second trailer. Are you ready?
Yes. Play.
Here we go.
I just want to say how very sorry I am for...
She's to be locked up until she tells us what happened.
The truth is that I want an answer just as bad as all of you.
We're talking about 17 kids in one classroom. I want to know what happened in that classroom. Why just her? just her classroom. Why only her?
That's the teacher.
I love those kids.
This is a true story that happened right here in my town. A lot of people die in a lot of really weird ways in this story, but you're not gonna find it in the news.
Is this a horror movie?
Out of those homes, no one pulled them out.
I think it's a thriller.
No one forced them.
Okay.
But do you see that I don't?
But in the first trailer,
But
it
where
was a
should we
lot
put all
creepier.
those 17 kids?
In the first trailer, they show this is basically the whole trailer is a voiceover of them talking while
Really
playing
weird ways
this.
in the story,
All of the kids
but
running
you're
like
not gonna
that.
find it in the news.
And you see it through the perspective of out people's windows and on people's security cameras. Think about how scary that would be to look at that
Yes.
footage of these kids just running away from their
Even
houses.
because, like, yeah, but they're not. It doesn't look like they're running scared.
Right. The kids aren't.
So-
yeah, exactly.
What is happening? Like, are they under some kind of substances or? Because how do you get 17 kids all in one night? Like, how do they do
You know,
they
we're
get
gonna have to
there?
watch that movie and find out, huh?
I swear, I'm like, I really want to see this movie now.
Yeah, I know, it's great, isn't it? Seriously. But let's move forward. Here we go.
No one pulled them out. No one forced them. But do you see that I don't?
Show me. Where did you go?
There's something very, very wrong going on.
Is it? What is this?
It must be that one kid.
What? It's demons.
Come on. What am I looking at?
That's what it is.
Taking over the
Investigating
children?
investigators.
So,
I've never
wait,
seen anything like that in my life.
is it a disease? Is it?
for the kids.
So yeah, what is? It says weapons.
Are you watching?
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's demons.
Is it? Well, okay. So the only thing, well, maybe it's not demons actually. I thought it
Yeah,
was
but
going to
that
be
kid they're trying to
this right here.
is
This
this?
is okay. So this is
salt.
salt, and I think the whole point is to show you it's not demons because look, he stops like, oh, it's a demon. He can't cross the salt, and then see, and I got to tell you right now.
Come on. What am I looking at?
Cho.
The investigating to the investigators.
No, not Cho. Wong? It's not Cho. Wong has not been doing well since the MCU kind of has been in decline. Because just check, like, look at this guy. Like, but if you didn't know, that's Wong from the MCU.
Deal. Yeah, I didn't recognize him with the hair.
He hasn't done well since.
Yeah, I can tell. Look, he has been a very, very stressful.
He needs help. But
That's
yeah, I
me
think that
running away from, like, after I'm done at school.
Oh yeah, that was you running
Okay,
out of
that's
school.
me. That's for real. Like after
For-
the end
for
of the
summer.
school day.
Yeah, see, like, it's literally like, this is the kids to you in the middle of the year. This is the kids to you to the kids in the end of the year. And this is you getting the hell out of there for summer.
Yeah, and the person that was lying down dead on the bed, that's me basically like summer break.
Yeah.
Just
but yeah.
recovering for the next...
Well, think about, that's the teacher, though. What would you do if all your students... You're a teacher.
That's immediately when she was... I was like, I wouldn't even be up there. Like, what would you say? Like...
Yeah.
I wouldn't even... I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, this looks great. It does. It looks really great. Let's. I think this is the trailer that we watched though, where you can see this one kid right here. It's something. I mean, it's not. What is this? It's not. I don't think it's demons. I don't think it's. Maybe it's biological weapons. I don't know. It's weapons. It's called weapons. Why is it called weapons? Let's check it out. So in the comments. So they really found a way to make Wong terrifying. Oh, yes.
Yeah, for real. Like, these eyes were like...
Yeah, so the fact Jordan Peele fired his team because they missed the chance on getting the rights to this movie after reading the script makes me even more excited for this movie. Yeah, I mean, no matter who it is, if they fire their team for that reason, that's good. I haven't liked Jordan Peele movies so much. I didn't like Get Out. I didn't like Us. I didn't like any of those movies, but okay, now that's how you make a trailer. You give people a taste, get them excited and curious without giving away the story. Can't wait to see what Zach Krieger
True.
has in store.
Look at the next comment.
The way those kids are running is so simple yet so effective. Seriously, it is scary once you think about it.
It's creepy.
Yeah, it is.
Once you see them all like that. I mean, if I see Brian... Oh, dear.
Yeah. It started with kids in the first trailer, and now we can definitively see that the adults aren't safe either, yet we still have zero idea how this is all going to shake out. This is an absolute masterclass in trailers and has me ridiculously hyped for the film. Zach Krieger is going to slay this one.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it is true. Like, this movie gives you enough to get you, like, you got so many questions, you got so many theories, you know, like, and you keep thinking, like, you know, but at the same time you don't know anything, but you saw enough to just have your mind wander, you know, like, you just need to have those answers. The other trailer that we watched, like, even if the idea is cool, I'm like, okay, it's like, I don't know.
So I like what this guy said.
Drinking chamomile.
I brought this up because remember the Hocus Pocus movie. That's what I said. This reminded me of, which is a similar concept to what this person is saying here. So it says, I've seen this theory floating around the internet for a while, but the last shot with the bell confirms it for me. This film could be a modern horror adaptation of the Pied Piper folklore or a similar figure hypnotizing people, more specifically kids, and leading them out of town with sounds. They also have to do with witchcraft, but who knows? I'm excited either way. Yeah. It would affect adults. So I think that it was something like that. When I saw the kids running out the first time, I said, like, oh, like Hocus Pocus, when that woman was singing and all the kids, you know, came to their Sanderson sisters' house. But yeah, I think it looks great, guys. Go check it out. Josh Brolin, and that's Gardner. Her name is Julia Gardner. Yeah, yeah. All right. Well, let's move on to the next one because now we've got video games. Do you want to take a break or are you good?
Do we have another movie or?
No, this is where we're going.
Yeah, that's just the last one. Now let's take a break.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna go to a break, and we will see you guys after these short messages. All right, everybody, we're back from the break. Here's what's going on, okay? We've been moving, and we bought a big house, and so we've been moving all this stuff, and it's been, let's do the trailers tomorrow. Let's do the trailers tomorrow. I've got to get back to work tomorrow. Trailers tomorrow. Trailers. Okay, and that went on for about a week. And we finally got everything all set up, and we've been moving. And it's been hard work.
Painting.
And the painting. And the fixing things at the old house because we want our security deposit back. And we had a good landlord, so we want to make sure that we leave off in the right way. And so then we come to today, and we're finally going to get it done. And then it takes forever for my wife to get on the stream. And then it takes forever for my wife to set up the stream.
You need to set up
says
the
to me,
stream, man.
and
I
my
was going to
wife
get
says
to
to
bed.
me, my wife says to me, it's really late. I'm not, I have to go to bed. So guys, here's what's going on.
It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I got
it's okay.
kids, you know, they wake me up tomorrow morning.
Yeah, no, it is fine. I love my wife. She's a great lady. So we are going to come back tomorrow for Trailers with Mike and Ellie, Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. We're going to call it a night, guys. It's real late. We've had a really weird transition. Like, it's a really weird time because we're transitioning from being in a house that we don't own to being in a mansion that we do now own. And we're having a great time becoming rich people, building wealth through home ownership. No, we're not rich. I'm just joking.
Language, I'm translating what you're saying in sign language.
Yeah, but we need to go to bed. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. And then starting next week, come hell or high water, we will be having regularly scheduled Trailers with Mike streams, as regularly at least as we were before. That's all we've got tonight, though, guys. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe. Tell your mama, your papa, your grandma, and all those good things. And I will see you next time. God bless you all, and have a good night.